Hi everyone, this is Kayla Cava from cleverpacks.co.uk and this is Theme Thursday. I have got this Thinlits die for a long time and I've been promising to make some cake slices, all sorts. But the other day I got looking around how I could use for Christmas to do Christmas cakes and stuff like that. But I absolutely love the idea of making a Christmas tree filled with treats. This one I think is full of toffees, and have it standing on the windowsill, or even if you're giving to your friends to take to the office, and they will have like a Christmas tree in their desk. But such a simple shape, but so effective. It just gets the message, isn't it? It just gets the message. I've got the stamp set Mary's Wishes that I used before this week actually, and I'm using Glad Tidings to it, okay, because it's such a small sentiment to go on this banner, and I'm gonna use the banner, the Do It banner punch to actually cut out. But I actually added to the back one of this little triangle here that comes. So if you want to send a message or write a message to the person that you're giving, you have the space to do so, and it's still quite neat. So what we're gonna do is, actually I already done it, so we didn't have to waste time, you know, going through the cutting process. You cut twice this shape, the biggest shape in the set, and then you cut once the triangle, which is where we're gonna put our message, the message we're gonna write, okay? And that's pretty much it. You just needed to put through the big shot twice. For this one I used the Old Olive cardstock, and this one is the Green Garden one. So you can have a combination of both colors, or decided to do all in one color. This is up to you. So let me take to the side. First thing I'm gonna do, put my die away. If you notice, I bought some magnetic sheet, and it's quite a large one. I cut them, and I get my Thinlits all stuck to it, because it's such an easy way to organize. So I normally do that when I get my sets. I have a couple of new sets that I haven't got that sorted yet. So I'm gonna start by doing the stamping, because this is the only bit of stamping that we're gonna do. So now I have the piece of paper, and let me get the stamp done. Okay, slightly more to the side, because what I want to do is to get the sentiment towards the left of the punch. So let's get this inside. I'm using the first one near the end of it, and I want Glad Tidings to be, I think I left a little too small of a piece of paper to easily handle. Just we'll sort it out later, so we end up with one other banner. But this is what we're looking for, just a little banner that will go on the side of our tree. I'm gonna get the dauber and come around. So that was the stamping that we needed to do. Let's close this. That was cherry cobbler, and I'm gonna put my dauber away. Get it sorted out so we don't keep tripping on this. So this is, just gonna set to the side. When in the end we're gonna finish assembling it. I'm gonna leave this one as well on the side. So now we just needed to get the bond folder and actually score, fold and burnish all the lines that already done for us when we went through the big shot. It is a very thin flip where we're going to be able to cut. So what we do, I'm going to use tear and tape here. Here it is. So let me just find, I'm using the silicone mat so I don't get stuck to this area, because this is so small that we'll end up having a little bit of a going to take this protective I don't know if you can see, but there is a little bit hanging, so just gently just pull inward so it's gonna stick to itself. I'm gonna do exactly the same with the other one, but let me just manage to get this one in place, matching the lines all the way up here to find it right. Okay, right joint. Now this is how it looks like. Let's get the second one joined, but I'm gonna also take this one because once we actually fiddle in place, I just want to be able just to finish it off. Again, going back into itself. Okay. The first one that I'm gonna put this one on the top, and we look for it to join and just pinch, and that will be it. That is all done. And the last one is this one, which we wanted to be flush against the score line. There we go. What I do is I will get my bone folder inside and just make sure that it's all glued together. And here we have it. So we put both sides in, and then we use this lip to actually hook together. And here we have the cutie pie slice. Again, to start decorating and to do all the things, I found it easy if I had filled it, because then it holds the weight and doesn't keep flipping around. So I'm going to add, it's quite large actually, add a couple of chocolates, those mini fun size ones. And it would also fit a small pack of Smarties. So this is going to be a happy tree. So now we put it on and wouldn't move. Yeah. So what we want now, as I said yesterday when I was doing this, mini glue dots are going to be your best friend for this project. I'm just going to get, because what I feel is I thought I would dread to actually thread each of these ones around, because God knows how difficult that will be, or how long it would take it on camera especially. So I'm going to use mini glue dots to get each of the jingle bells in place, and the embellishment, the metal embellishment. I chose the trees here, and then we're gonna have a bow on to finish it off. I'm also using the gold baker's twine. This is a trio pack. It comes with a cherry cobbler, a garden green, and this one, the gold one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start from the front where I'm gonna put my bowl, so the bowl can hide any mess that comes with just the beginning, the connection with it. So I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna start with this, just pressuring against the glue dot so it holds in place. And what I did is I start going around. So I just came in. And then at the end of it, I just came and just went down and up back to where I began. Oops. If you don't slip your hand, it's going to be much easier to do it. I will come back and put a glue dot in some strategic places. That will help us to actually secure things in place. Okay. So now I can actually cut it. And I'm going to add a second glue dot to actually secure the second part that I just brought in. Okay, same place. It will help the one that is already there to keep in place, and then we're gonna come and secure this one. It will move. This is baker's twine, you know, it's not stuck all the way down. So now we have it is stuck. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add as I said, the strategic one. So I'm gonna add one here in the back of this one. Okay. It's so small and it will hold in place afterwards. I wanna add one a little bit down to keep this one in place. A different direction you guys can see. So we have one towards the bottom of them. I will turn around and add something on this one, on the top bit. So we have on the main connections. Don't be afraid to put it on in the middle, because we have that white triangle that's gonna cover any mess that stays in this area. See? So we can easily just get a little bit more here just to make sure things will be secured in place. There we go. All right. So now we have, I think I could have one on the top as well. Told you, best friend, glue dots. Put it down here and another one. All right. So we have the decoration. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come with, just take things out of the way because we end up getting quite messy. I'm gonna work with the bells in this one. I'm gonna keep just, I'm gonna use just the red ones for this time being. simply because I haven't separated anything silver, because I could have had silver threads to get in the right way, and matching with the silver bells as well. I'm gonna do with another project. As we are gluing this together, I'm just gonna take the time to put this sentiment in front of it. I'm just gonna add again another glue dot to this end where we're gonna get it. I'm making a mess today. Here, gonna tie things. Okay. What are we gonna do? I'm just going to finish the back of it. I'm just gonna add this one. Yeah. So I cover all the glue dots that I put it in the back. You could measure and cut one that covers the whole of the back, but I think it's just big enough for you to actually have it. So the last thing that we need to do, let me just get rid of this, will be to make a bowl, which is always a fun time to see me struggling with a bowl. I'm using the cherry cobbler satin ribbon, which came on a pack with garden green one. So it come a two spools of ribbon. Okay, not the worst, but not the best. Let me try to fiddle a little bit, not too long for this one. Okay, we do have a half decent ribbon with this one bow. Here we are. The only thing I need to do, surprise surprise, is to get a couple of more glue dots and get this into place. Gosh, here we go. Let's just clear out. And here we have a cutie pie slice made into a Christmas tree, and we have two of them. I have them made in old green and green garden. I hope you enjoy it. There was a Thinlits with Kayla Carver from cleverpacks.co.uk. All the details and all the products that we use today, I will put it on my blog, and you'll be able to have a look and have fun. Happy crafting. Bye.